Fanum just confirmed what everyone feared. He's no longer a part of AMP. He got kicked, and now Agent 00 is out too.
And we will be headed to New York, gang. Okay?
Kai's being exposed. People are claiming he sold his soul, and there's even evidence to back that up. Duke Dennis also dropped a bomb on Fanum, so it looks like AMP is crumbling.
To be honest, bro, I don't give a fuck. Y'all shouldn't give a fuck.
Everybody's confused. It's chaos right now. It might be over for them. So I've dug up some stuff, and trust me, it's crazier than you think. One tweet, that's all it took for the entire AMP fan base to spiral into a full meltdown. They forget all that I did. I was feeding the team. When I was taking a risk. I done got all of us rich. So that's not a wrap. That's Fanum's goodbye tweet. Yep, you're not hallucinating. Fanum, one of the founding fathers of AMP, just left. But he's not the only one. Now, Agent's out too. And nobody saw it coming. Not even Ray.
What happened? What happened, chat? Somebody tell me, bro. Like, what's up?
You can obviously tell. It looks like AMP members have no clue what's going on here.
He got kicked? Fanum got kicked out? Yo, Boba, what's up, bro?
But it gets even weirder, because this wasn't just a low-key move. It was more than just Fanum being unfollowed by AMP. He hit us with a full-blown emotional essay. Yo, what? Fanum basically said that AMP guys went full Illuminati. He's saying that they all sold their souls. And to be honest, he might be right, because seconds after that post, stuff started coming out about Kai. We'll get to that, but for whatever reason, it looks like Kai cut Fanum out, like he meant nothing to him. Fans are confused, angry, heartbroken, and some claim it was all Kai's fault. One fan even tweeted, he left because Cenat is a devil worshipper. And although that sounds pretty extreme, there might be more to that than anyone realizes. Since you know he's a founding member, without him, AMP wouldn't exist. And that's not cap. He was there before Kai.
You were there before Kai was there, right? Or you
On AMP?
Yeah.
Fanum was the one who got AMP rolling off the ground. He's the guy who literally brought Kai into the group. And you don't even need to take Fanum's word for it. Here's Kai admitting it too.
I always appreciate AMP too, like to have my freedom of being in my first house. How'd you join AMP? Fanum.
No more AMP, no more skits, and no more brotherhood. But now, people are picking sides. And there's even a theory that FaZe Lacey will be replacing him. But before we get into that, I've got to make it clear that not everyone is against Fanum. Some are backing him up, while others are going full Kai defense mode. And some are just confused as hell. So let's break it down. Did Fanum really get kicked out by his own boys? Was it a business move, a betrayal, or something deeper? Because Fanum isn't just upset, he's hurt. And bro said it best. If y'all knew what I knew, y'all'd understand. So what does he know? Well, that's where things start to get really dark, because this isn't just about Fanum leaving. This might be the start of the end of AMP. But first, let's get into how and why they kicked him. So Fanum didn't walk away from AMP. He was pushed out. No warning, no message. One day, he's a part of the team. Next, he's gone. Banished. Like an outcast. He's out. And probably for good. Unless this is just some kind of joke to fool the audience. Which some think it is. But as of right now, everyone is rushing to debate why he got kicked. There are all kinds of theories floating around. One fan claimed the rumors is allegedly Cenat told people on stream where Fanum works at part-time on the side. Then Fanum and Kai got into a fight in the AMP house. If you're wondering why Fanum would need to work part-time when he's obviously rich, well, apparently, he just enjoys it. That's right, Fanum is the kind of guy to work a job even though he's wealthy. Another fan even spoke about seeing Fanum at work. Fanum is a very humble and honest working dude. Despite his current status, he still works at some random small electronics shop, I guess for some extra money or for the work experience hobby. But the same fan also revealed why this could have led to his feud with Kai and AMP, and it's darker than what you think. So when he sees his friends take up large contracts, not literal devils, that restricts their freedom heavily, and make content more shallow and mainstream, he just quits. What this means is that Fanum, being a normal hardworking guy, is starting to think AMP is taking too many shady deals, too many suspicious contracts, and who knows what these contracts involve. In other words, he's choosing God over money, and many people are supporting him for it. Because let's be real, the main man behind all this is Cenat, the guy that everyone thinks sold his soul, and for a good reason. Before we get into that reason, please subscribe if you're enjoying the video. Now, back to it. Kai may have even responded.
Before I put these niggas onto that, he wanna be getting mad and shit and all that. Bro, like, I don't know this nigga, bro.
So fanum didn't just leave AMP, he was left behind, and at the center of it all, Kai. They think they're actual gods. Their god is money, mine isn't. Feels like it's aimed at somebody, doesn't it? Remember, fanum was the one who brought Kai into AMP. He saw potential in him when others didn't. Kai took over. From Twitch records to high profile collaborations, he became the face of AMP. But with fame comes change. Nothing is coincidence. Everything is always strategic from them. It's never natural anymore. AMP's funny, spontaneous stuff is gone, and their tight brotherhood is fading fast. Now fanum watches from the outside, questioning if Kai is leading them in the right direction, which is very likely the reason they got into this beef. For a while, Kai's been trying to put on an act, like he's super religious and believes in God. So why can't he forgive fanum for whatever he does?
God, I'm so glad you found this brother right here. It's a reason why he's here right now talking to me.
Where do you think we go when we pass away?
I think when you die, nothing happens. Then you wake up Judgment Day, bro.
And why did fanum tweet this? But the tweet only scratches the surface. Kai's even been caught on camera doing some very shady stuff. Like only the other day at Met Gala, where he was caught doing a Freemason handshake.
Thank you so much. That's a good jacket right there. That's a good jacket right there. Chat right here.
Let's be real, these events have bad vibes written all over them, and you can't blame people for questioning what Kai is doing there, even if he believes in God so much. This tweet summed it up pretty well. He ain't even getting all them celeb interviews for nothing, but it just got even worse as fanum has straight up called Kai out.
Here's the issue with me. I generally don't care about your new world thought processes.
It looks like he had no plan to follow Kai into whatever new world order stuff he's got going on. But that's not all. He even straight up dissed Kai.
Now, not only are you losing the plot, I'm gonna be the first one to say it. You're pussy, bro. You're pussy.
Damn, it looks like this is heating up fast. AMP is falling like dominoes, and it's not only fanum that's out. Agent 00 has announced his departure too. But while he's picked fanum's side, other AMP members are on Kai's side. So maybe fanum noticed the dark path Kai's going down, and that's why there was beef. Fanum could have been trying to stop Kai from bringing down AMP with him. He could really be a hero in this story, but like all heroes, they often get betrayed by those closest to him. Because it's not just Kai who turned against him, it's Duke Dennis too. He went so far as to claim fanum's the one that changed.
To be honest, bro, I don't give a fuck. Y'all shouldn't give a fuck. It's not y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, it shouldn't even be that big of a deal. You know what I'm saying? I think y'all dragging it. Motherfuckers change, bro. At the end of the day, he grown. He can do whatever he want to do. I don't know why y'all give a fuck so much.
Which is weird, because Duke and fanum go way back. They weren't just co-creators, they were boys. From the start of AMP, Duke and fanum always held it down. They brought the energy, the competitiveness, the vibes. You could tell it was real chemistry. So for Duke not to back fanum, it feels kind of weird, man. And as for the rest of the group, except for Ray and Agent, they've been pretty silent. And we'll get to what Agent is saying about it in a second. But first, let's see who they plan to replace fanum with. Now, this could obviously be the media trolling, but it looks like AMP has an idea. fanum's replacement is from FaZe Clan. The timing of fanum getting kicked was very strange. It was just after Lacey was kicked from FaZe. Now, people are thinking Kai wants to replace fanum with Lacey, and they might be on to something. Just as fans were still processing fanum's sudden exit, boom, enter Lacey, a wild addition nobody saw coming. Lacey was a rising star in FaZe. He was loud, chaotic, and always trending. But behind the scenes, drama, rumors of ego clashes, beef with other members, and the final straw came the other day. FaZe kicked him out. And within days of that happening, Lacey's tweeting about joining AMP like it's the NBA trade deadline. Apparently Lacey said, "I don't need FaZe Clan. I literally made them, and they treat me like..." It's got people thinking they're going to swap places. fanum to FaZe and Lacey to AMP. And honestly, it kind of makes sense. Both got kicked, both loud, memeable, and controversial. Both come with huge followings. But here's the thing. AMP hasn't confirmed anything. Neither has Lacey or FaZe. It's just speculation. which means all we got right now is a debate. And in the middle of it, it is Fanum, watching everything unfold and having no real idea what his next step is. But there might be a bigger picture here, one where Fanum ends up on top. With Fanum gone, what does the future hold for AMP? The drama has cracked open something deeper, something more sinister. Maybe the power really has gone to their heads, and it's starting to look more and more like it's true. What happened to the old days of AMP, where it was funny, wild, and normal? Nobody wants to see Kai dressed up at fancy parties with all these celebrities. That's not what AMP was about. So naturally, the internet is asking a question nobody wanted to say out loud. Is AMP done? It used to feel like a brotherhood. Now it feels like a brand. I miss when it was just a gang messing around having fun.
Hey, hold on. I'm saying I might go to the gym right now, like that. I'm trying to get right.
Oh, you've been going to the gym for 3 years.
When the beefs were funny and there was still love between them. But what if this had to happen? Because let's be honest, Kai is everywhere these days. He's outgrown the group content. He is the main character now. And in the process, something changed. The group that once felt like a house full of friends now looks like a business, cold structured and calculated. Every move is strategic, nothing's natural anymore. That line hits different when you think of it like that, because this isn't just about content, it's about loyalty, legacy, and how money, fame, and status can tear a group of friends apart. AMP was built on love between friends, but somewhere along the way, that friendship turned into business. And Fanum, he just learned what happens when people get greedy. But there's still more to this story. That's right, another day, one AMP member is out, but Agent's more than just a day one. He literally founded AMP.
And we will be headed to New York, gang. Okay? I'm gonna miss this place a lot, obviously. Y'all know me. I've been here every day. Unless I'm traveling for some work shit, I've been here every day.
Looks like him and Fanum are starting a new content house in New York. With that, AMP is officially cooked. 2 of 4 founding members are out. Can it even be called AMP anymore? Agent was always the quiet one too, the logical, behind the scenes, intelligent one of the group. So if he's gone, some serious stuff must have gone down. And now we're looking at AMP with only 4 members left. Half the original crew is gone. What will Kai do now? Fanum's out, Agent's out, AMP's fractured. And now Kai's in the spotlight. It's looking like he's the leader now. So what's going on here? Well, we all want to know. But for now, we can all say for sure, AMP is falling apart at the seams. Or maybe not. Are we just evolving into something bigger? Even if it means losing a few brothers along the way? Because this isn't just a content group anymore. It's so much more. It's a legacy. One Kai and Fanum are both trying to build. Just with different ideas, but how? But as of now, that legacy is hanging on by a thread. So maybe it's best for them to go separate ways before things get worse. And if Fanum and Agent are out of Kai's shadow, maybe they can become bigger than ever. But there's an entirely different angle to this. Maybe Fanum and Agent aren't even out. Maybe the whole thing is just a skit, a money move. Tweets like this are everywhere because now another theory is starting to take over. What if this is all just a PR stunt? Think about it. Fanum and Kai are both masters of viral content. AMP is always teasing something. What if this drama, the tweets, the silence, the tension were all just a part of the plan? They already faked fights before, they done wild stunts, and no one, not even their own fans, know what's real. Now they're trending. YouTube's feeding every AMP video into the algorithm, and all eyes are back on the group. Is it a coincidence or marketing genius? Since AMP is set to capitalize on this hard, if they play the cards right. Because if Fanum suddenly returns next month in a dramatic comeback video, let's be honest, the views will be insane. But now, Agent's out as well. I doubt that it's just a prank or a skit. This really might be the end of AMP, at least as we know it. We'll have to find out if it's true. But if you enjoyed this video, make sure you check out our other videos, and please like and subscribe, and give me some feedback in the comments.